Hello. Thank you so much for sharing these moments with me. Either you're watching it live or you're watching it recorded, but this is the first opportunity for me to share some financial empowerment for 2025. That's kind of exciting. I am JB Bryan, President and Chief Investment Officer of JB Bryan Financial Group, a registered investment advisory firm and the home of AfroEconomics that focuses on wealth development. So be sure to check out the membership opportunities. There are so many different membership levels: the family membership, the individual membership, the no excuses membership that is complimentary. So you have 30 days to just check out the opportunities. Come to the member meetings that are always on Fridays, and it gives you an opportunity to see what's going on, be included. And so there is no excuse. That's why I call that free one the no excuse membership. And so today I want to briefly talk to you about what we're going to focus on in membership for January. There are so many benefits. I have behind me the afroeconomics.org that you can go straight to, or go to afroeconomics.com and go and you can click on membership and you will get all of the membership benefits. And there's at least 10 tools that help me focus in membership. And the first one that I want to talk about, that we're going to start on tomorrow, is the financial planning software that is included in the membership. So once a person signs up for the full membership level, they are able to have access to an extraordinary financial planning software that I use as part of the membership. It's nothing extra. It is included. And I know membership is extremely inexpensive. It's just $30 a month for most people. And for my asset based clients that have investments with me, that have assets under management, the actual membership is complimentary. It's part of the service. So the membership is a way for a person that doesn't have at least 100,000 in assets under management. They don't have to worry about it. They can do that $30 membership. But when we have the assets that have built up and they go and the assets are over 100,000, boom, the membership is complimentary, and we're just focusing on investments, and there's no membership fee going forward from that. So I think that an important thing to do is to take advantage of a complimentary conversation with me, so that we can not make up like conversations in our head. Like, we make up these rules in our head, like, oh, I can't afford that, or oh, that costs too much. That's even scarier, but we convince ourselves of things that just are not true. So that's why I wanted to start the year with, what the benefits are to just starting a financial planning process. Now, of course, I focus um, mostly on investment portfolio development. So I help you with your existing 401k and make sure that that is, or your TSP or 457 or 401, whatever the tax code for your deferred compensation plan is. I help you with work benefits and maximizing your investment returns at your investing, what you have at work. And then if you have additional assets that need to be invested, I help you set up your IRA, your brokerage account, individual brokerage accounts, or Roth IRAs. I set up all of those accounts for you as well. So there's so much that we can do as far as getting financially empowered. And and for many of you, you have followed Afroeconomics for years, but I think that it's time to do better. It's time to take advantage of it. Like, 2025 marks over 30 years that I have been in financial services, and the 30th year of JB Bryan Financial Group and AfroEconomics. Isn't that something? Good morning, Ms. Wilkerson. Good morning, Snoopy D. Yes, indeed. Y'all so sweet to me. That I think that the longer that you put off doing something that's perfect for you, that is necessary for you, the more comfortable you get with delaying your extremely important goals. And the other day I was speaking with a client and I was saying, that you know, my father, I remember once he finished his PhD, he wanted a Coupe de Ville Cadillac, and the Cadillac was $11,000. And I said to the client, like, you know, 11, do you know how much $11,000 would be today? And may my father rest in peace. If I told him using the S&P 500 and reinvesting all the dividends, how much money he would have accumulated if he invested that money versus get the Cadillac. How much? And it was something about that Cadillac that he was not extremely comfortable with. That was really like the last expensive car that he purchased. Like but he had never been given the opportunity to meet someone like me. So, you know, I think my father was just truly amazed when I first got in business, and he gave me a couple $1,000s to do something with, set up the account, and how it just grew and grew and grew and grew. And it was used for final expenses for him and my mom. Amazing. So you know that I want to make sure that we focus on just some key points I want to share with you. If you're not a member, fortunately, the majority of you watching are, and I thank God for you. But if you're not, I want you to know that you can sign up now. And what we're going to talk about tomorrow in our members meetings, for those of you who are already registered for the members meeting tomorrow, we're going to talk about the benefits of financial planning, the estate planning benefits of planning your financial future. The first principle of Afroeconomics is your why, knowing your why. Principle one, your legacy, discovering your why. That's a big part of why we need to do the financial planning, why you need to get involved with that software, if the financial planning software, as soon as possible, that I give you access to. There's no excuses. Like there are many people right now, I know they would tell you they wish that they had had access to something like that years ago. No, retirement planning. Another key reason that I want you to participate in financial planning as soon as possible. If you work somewhere, you are not going to work there forever. I focus on my health because I really want to work as long as I am mentally and physically capable, because JB Bryan Financial Group is my firm. It's my firm. But most of you are not working at your own firm. So you have to have a plan from day one, like I had a plan from day one. Like, what will I do if at the point where I want to sell the business, pass it on, create something that will work on its own? All of those are things that I've been planning and working on from day one. When you're working somewhere, you have to see yourself as an enterprise as well. No, it's not just people that have their own businesses that are enterprises. People that are working places, you are an enterprise as well, and take your future seriously. So retirement planning, but as well as financial independence. Because a lot of times when we say financial planning, you think that that's something that you got. Retirement planning, you think that it's something for when you get old. So I like to focus instead on financial independence, you know, that you can be financially independent at any time in your life, you know. So the second principle of Afroeconomics, self-reliance and financial independence. Big reasons that we have to do this financial planning. Now, go to afroeconomics.com. No excuses. Additional reasons. So I have at least 10 that I'm looking at why we have to do the financial planning. Debt management. You could There was a cartoon that I've seen several times that it says, I could retire comfortably till about 2 p.m. tomorrow. That's because they have so much debt. The problem is they have so much debt. So we get the debt out the way, and then you don't feel so pressured about your investments for your retirement income. Financial planning allows us to focus on your financial goals, allows me to focus on you. When we get into that plan and you're giving me that data and you're looking at things, stuff pops out that you had not even thought about. Budgeting, investment planning. It's really not as much about how much you do. And I was talking about the scenario with 11,000 for the Coupe de Ville 1977 Cadillac, or 11,000 into the S&P 500. The difference that you have today. I looked up that 77 Coupe de Ville, fixed up, nice tires, everything, probably new engine, 14,000 today. Millions, multiple millions, if it had been invested in just the S&P. My job is to outperform that. So the financial independence, remember? Risk management. And when I say risk management, I mean we have to financially plan of how do you take care of your expenses that you have jointly with someone else. So you've gone out there, you got into debt. Do you have the assets or the life insurance that will take care of that? Do you have something that will take care of you if you become disabled? Do you have your emergency fund? Your emergency fund will help you greatly, because a lot of times, even, the things that really hurt the most are disability. The death is kind of final. We can work through it, but this becoming disabled can become extremely expensive to your entire family. Carry yourself accordingly, and let's do financial planning. Another key reason we have to do this financial planning is because of taxes. Y'all know I love taxes. Membership allows you to be with someone who really enjoys taxes. I really do. Like, I'm not afraid. I have this, and it could be because I've been doing this so long. I want to help you not be afraid. I want you to become fearless about getting your finances in order. You made a mistake, boom, okay. But it becomes really, really expensive when a mistake is made and then the investor doesn't face the mistake. Sometimes having someone on your team helps you be able to not be afraid of the tax problem or the investment problem or the divorce or the death in the family. Having a team can help you through those. I hope I have been able to really help our community in so many ways, especially with my commitment to the Black family and helping us stay together and not have to go through the expenses of it. No, if there's one thing I know, is I know that divorce is expensive. And unfortunately, I've had to go through it. So, but it is real. It's reality. It happens. And make sure you get the financial help that you need with the things that go happen in life. But let's make a plan on how we can make it work, because like I have online with the family membership, a family that plans together stays together. If you can get finances out of the way, you're getting rid of one of the major reasons people go through a divorce: finances. Isn't that something? And the emergency fund. So we have all of those things that that we do during membership, all those things that are included in the software package that is part of membership. Afroeconomics, at the root of it, starts with the financial planning. We get in there and I see where you are. It's not product oriented. It's not about selling you something. It's about healing you from the inside, your finances from the inside. And then the investments and things, those are the easy parts. But, like really helping you correct what is going on or enhance what is going on is, I feel, one of the biggest blessings that I can provide to you. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'm going to put up here my toll-free number, 1-844 JB Bryan. I used to do Wednesday nights all the time, and now I want to do more during the day. Um, and stop limiting myself to the Wednesday nights. So don't just look for Afroeconomics Empowerment at night. And then also our members meetings are on Friday mornings, but I want to do more Saturdays on our member meetings on Friday mornings at 9 a.m., tomorrow at 9 a.m. I know when the holiday is in the middle of the week, it's hard to keep up with what day of the week it is. But it is Thursday, and tomorrow is Friday, and we're going to have our members meetings. Now, I would love to have more on Saturdays, but I'm about to go into my indoor track and field season. Yes, indeed. So I don't want to overcommit that I'll switch to Saturdays, but I will put some Saturdays in there for us, because I do feel that some people can't do Friday, and I'm not really feeling good about recording. For all these years, we have not recorded member meetings. I've wanted us to be more full disclosure, but I think I'm being led that we need to record some of these because they're so powerful, but they'll still be limited to members. So I'm gonna ask my webmaster, how do we do that? But this information is for everyone. But when we get into that members meeting tomorrow, y'all know we're gonna rock that out. I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna show you the financial planning package that many of you are not doing, so that we can have them updated every year. But let's get it started right now so that we have all that data in there, and you can see that 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 growth, or you can see those changes that happen. And then, but we first have to have the baseline. First have to have the baseline. Be empowered. You all are the best. I appreciate you. I am JB Bryan, President and Chief Investment Officer of JB Bryan Financial Group, the home of AfroEconomics, a registered investment advisory firm. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful